Welcome to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see, last season's national champions, LSU Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Longhorns will kick this deep to begin the game. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. So the LSU Tigers offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to him this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
And here's the handoff. And the visitors start with a run that barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Early adversity here. They face a third down in the opening possession. Looking to throw. It's Van Buren. A deep shot to the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. The Longhorns offense out there for their first possession. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you had mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance. We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
The quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Not exactly how this offense wanted this game to get started, especially playing at home. Big sack, loss of yardage, and now what kind of decision do you make here on your side of the 50 on 4th down?
Longhorns will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this run. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Sopper with a strong tackle there.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Looking to pass. It's Van Buren. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. 1st down here for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. This will be fair caught back at the 10-yard line. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They're coming off a 3 and out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Snags the quick throw. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the 1st down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Off the play fake on 1st down. That's caught. It's Winston. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. To the air. It's Russell. Caught quickly. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. The Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That's a first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
Get a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Offside.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first down, it's play action. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. He'll hand it off. Gets the first and still running. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He'll hand it off. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that previous play. They'll hand it off. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. He gets loose.
Well, this is why the offensive coordinator trusts his quarterback on these RPOs. He made the right read, was able to pick up some good yards. Now they have a second down and manageable. Wouldn't be surprised if they run that RPO again.
Longhorns looking to cash in this red zone trip. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Longhorns line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Grab behind the line. It's Marsh. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
To the air. It's Russell. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. The field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's got the first down and still motoring. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground. Well, they trust the running game on 3rd down there and come up with a huge chunk play.
Chris, to me, it looked like the defense was just selling out to try to come up with a stop on 3rd down. And once the back got the yards he needed, he looked a little bit surprised. He was still on his feet and looked around and saw that he had room to run and picked up some big yards.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. To throw, it's Van Buren. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He's wide open. Look out. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. The Longhorns will line up to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. He'll field it close to midfield. And the returner is brought down. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. He's going to pull it down and run. Inside the 35. He'll head out of.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
1st and 10 play coming up. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Pitches to the back, and they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That's caught. It's Jackson. The timeout is called. It's like strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it. No problem.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage. But, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Grab down the middle. It's Washington. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Bringing pressure. Looks to his left and makes the completion. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Caught over the middle. It's Baxter. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
That one sails too far, out of bounds, incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the 2nd half.
Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. You know the kicker has good range, but this one is from 59 yards away. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
And the pass ball is incomplete in the final play of this 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The kickoff team out there now to get the 2nd half underway. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game.
Looking deep down the left side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a 1st down. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Throws to the tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down at the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
Back to throw. It's Van Buren. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
It's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
The extra point is good, and they lead 17-3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks an open space. They get into the ground, but an explosive running play there.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. A play action looking to throw. And it's caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Hebe keeps it himself.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Caught behind the line. It's Washington. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for it.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. So from the 9-yard line, it's second and goal. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. The QB throws his third pick of the day.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The pocket breaking down. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. The punt team making their way on the field. And the returner will be brought down. They're going to run it. Runs through the defender. As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Movement here from the tight end. Play action fake, looking to throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon.
A deep shot to the right. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? He could go. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Quick throw to the right. It's caught. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking downfield. It's Van Buren. Let's take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Grab down the middle. It's Parker. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. What a catch. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Back to throw. It's Russell. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Offense moving closer to the line again after that catch. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues.
He's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the handoff.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Checks this down to the running back. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offense. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
31, Texas, 3. Texas.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. To throw, it's Russell. Screen receiver in the flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Important 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. And that will pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at 38. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They keep him off balance with a run. He's got the 1st and still going. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach. But, again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good. It's a 31-10 game. Attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. The shotgun running play call. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, an interesting call here. I know they have the lead, but I thought they might throw the football. They surprised me, but you know who they didn't surprise? That defense. They were not shocked at all by the run call on 3rd down and long. They stuffed that right at the line of scrimmage. Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that will help them down the road.
Looking downfield, it's Russell. Short pass finds the tight end. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
Trying for a fourth down completion.
Looking for a late, deep throw.
Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it second and medium. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. LSU has moved into the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's brought down there, and that will do it for the game. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.